obviously didn't start fast enough. I think didn't convert on those third downs, those crucial third downs early on, and that's something that we've been trying to focus on the past couple of weeks, and I think that's something that we've been better at. But anytime you can't stay on the field right there, it's not going to be good. But just didn't make enough plays early on, and obviously put the defense in a tough position.
Play a team that can rack up the points like these guys. How much pressure does that put on you guys to score almost every time?
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, they're a really good offense, but I think we're a really good offense too. So I don't think there's ever any pressure like that. I think we're an offense that knows we're going to put up points, and obviously, like I said, it just was a slow start, couldn't get going, and obviously was down early. But turned it around and started hitting on some of those explosive plays. But I think we're right there with them as an explosive offense, so we're not worried about that.
What did you see on that the OPI play? What were you trying to do, and what did you see happen? Did you see the collision?
I didn't, so I was reading actually the opposite way, and Josh was on the check down, and I think Christian and the DB just ran into each other. I'm not really sure. I didn't see it. Didn't see a replay or anything. So, I think they just ran into each other, and I think the refs probably thought there's a pick going on. So that's what they called. But, I was looking left side and came back and just saw Josh wide open.
There was nothing on the left side, or did that get blown up? Or?
Yeah, no, I think Jay Reed was trying to slip by the backfield, and I think he got caught up, ran into one of the O-line or D-line. So, I just kind of progressed through the progression and got back to Josh, saw him wide open.
You still have a good spot to make the playoffs, though. And maybe you're going to have to come back here. Do you like your chances, or why do you like your chances if there's a third game back here next month?
Yeah, I mean, that's one thing that we just got to continue to take it a week at a time, like we always talk about. Obviously, we got a couple games left here, and we're trying to finish on the right note and win out these last couple games, and handle business, take it one game at a time, and obviously we'll see what happens postseason time.
You guys kind of started building some momentum after the bye. Does this interrupt that, or did you play well enough against a really good team that it doesn't hurt it or doesn't affect it?
No, anytime you're winning a couple games and you lose, it's going to disrupt that momentum. So it's one of those things that it's tough. It's a little bit of adversity, but we've handled adversity. We've been here, had a tough loss early on, a couple. So it's not anything that we haven't seen before. We'll stick together and we'll handle it like any other week. We'll get back to the film room, figure out what we got to clean up, and find ways to get better to finish the season off. But obviously, like you said, anytime you're winning and take a tough loss like this, it's going to disrupt momentum. But we just got to get back to the drawing board and get back to work.
It was the same for them, but after a Thursday game, you only had a week instead of 10 or 11 days, whatever. How do you think guys felt tonight, and what do you think the extra days off? Do you think that'll be any good?
Yeah, no, I definitely think these 3 days, added days that we get will definitely be huge for guys to be able to recover, get their bodies back. Obviously, it was a lot of games in a short period of time that we've played in the past couple weeks. So, a couple guys got banged up tonight. So it'll definitely be huge to be able to get your bodies back and just rest and recover, almost like a mini bye before we finish the season off.
Obviously, Wicks has had his ups and downs this year. We had a really good game for you tonight until he got hurt. What do you think it's going to do for him to have kind of night that he had for him?
Yeah, I mean, for him, it's a confidence booster. Obviously we know what type of player Wicks is, and when he gets going, he's a really good receiver. And it's been one of those things where we've just had to try and find ways to get him going. And with Rome being out tonight, I think he stepped up and made some big time plays. But it'll be the same going forward. We got a really good receiver room, talented receiver room, and if somebody's down, other people got to step up. And but I think it'll be good to be able to continue to get him going at the end of the season.
Christian had a fumble early in the game, but then obviously came back and made a bunch of plays for you guys. Just what does that say about him? What do you think it was his night?
Yeah, I think he did a good job bouncing back. Obviously, the fumble was a tough situation. We talk all week about taking care of the ball. So, it happens. It sucks. And but like you said, it's all about how you respond and bounce back. And I think he did a great job and went out there and made some big time plays for us, especially in that second half to start off with that deep ball. But I mean, that's the name of the game. That's what this team's got to be about. Is when that adversity does happen and negative play or something doesn't go your way, you know, how are you going to respond and bounce back?
What's your Campbell for that fourth down?
Yeah, you know, they're playing to win. You know, they're confident in their offense that they're going to be able to get a stop. I mean, you know, convert that fourth down, and you know, obviously you like to be able to see the defense get a stop right there, get us the ball back, and you know, be able to go put up points or even go to overtime. But they're playing to win. Obviously, when it works out for them, you know, it's good, and you know, yeah, that's all I can say.
What's the message at halftime, and then how big was that play to Watson to kind of get things jump-started for you?
Yeah, you know, we knew that, especially offensively, it wasn't our best half, and you know, we weren't executing at the level we wanted to, and we didn't start fast enough. So the message was just go out there. You know, we liked where we're at, and we just had to go make those plays. So it wasn't like they were doing anything that was really stopping us. I think we were just hurting ourselves and not executing. So the message is go find a way to execute, make plays, and continue to put up points, because you know, it just didn't feel good. You know, putting up 7 points and having some of the woes that we had early, but you know, guys responded.
Yeah, what came in a loss with the score 20-24 in the second half against that defense. What does it say about what you guys could do here down the stretch?
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I feel like we're a very good offense, a very explosive offense, and you know, there's going to be games where you got to put up a lot of points, and I think, you know, it just goes to show how dialed in you got to be all game, how you got to be able to start fast, execute early on, and you know, put up those points that we weren't putting up in that first half. So, you know, second half, I like the way we responded, but you know, it just wasn't good enough.
Two more. How challenging is the crowd noise here? How do you handle that?
Yeah, you know, it's a good environment, loud stadium, but you know, it's one of those things you just got to be able to communicate in the huddle, and I think guys did a good job. They stayed locked in, and you know, obviously once you get out there, you just got to find a way to be loud enough so everybody can hear you. And you know, I think we had one false start in that second half, but it's one of those things you got to find ways to kind of block that noise out and be able to lock into the snap count and everything.
Did they play more aggressively than you thought, or is it exactly kind of how you thought they played out?
No, yeah, no, I think that's, you know, what we expected coming into this game. You know, they're going to play man. They're going to try and get the rush going and just kind of take away the timing of the pass game with their rush. And, you know, I think they came out and did that. They played a lot of man early on, and were trying to win up front with the rush, and, you know, did what they needed to do early on.